What is a thing that a lot of movies do that you absolutely hate? Jump cuts in fight, action scenes. Have long-ass conversations while driving a car and the driver takes their eyes off the road for pretty much the entire time. Whispered conversations followed by loud noises. I think everyone can agree with me that you should never split up. The choreographed fights where the villains always attack one at a time. After someone gets shot in the chest, they always stand up and triumphantly remove their jacket to reveal the bulletproof vest. When the protagonists happens upon a car and they check the tire or the sun visor and find the keys. Like, who the fuck leaves car keys in the car? An entire arc of the film has drama that is just based on a big misunderstanding or petty argument between two characters that is inevitably going to get resolved. When the FBI shows up to take over the case and then the cops butt heads with them. This does not happen. Cops are more than happy to let someone else do their work for them. The ominous noise that everyone uses when something bad is about to happen. So tired. No recoil when firing a firearm. It's not really a big deal. But somehow, it just makes the scene feel off. Bad guys have horrible aim car keys, hidden behind sun visor. Actors fall asleep after sex. They always skip the cleanup, which is disgusting. Unlimited ammunition in guns. Insert romance when it's not critical to the storyline and/or irrelevant to the genre. I avoid romance movies for a reason. Stop showing up in my sci-fi thrillers. The unnecessary kiss. If there's a boy and there's a girl, there will be a kiss. Doesn't matter if it's relevant to the plot or not. By NCR. Unrealistic violence, people saying stuff that people in real life don't say. Over-explain the plot. Like a recap so you are not confused. Usually accompanied by flashbacks you just saw live minutes ago. Unnecessary sex scenes. Throw in a love interest. When they make breakfast in the morning and they fucking leave in a hurry, barely touching the plate. A desperate feeling guy enters the bathroom, turns on the faucet, splashes water on his face, then stares at himself in the mirror, water still running. Love triangles. Fucking love triangles. Exclamation mark. Hate that shit. I personally hate when people are playing the incorrect notes on instruments for the music that's being played. When two people want to talk privately, instead of them going into the hallway, they make the other 20 people leave the room. When someone in the movie is using a computer, it makes all of these cheesy beep, boop, blip noises. They hold supposedly full coffee cups like they are empty, always holding them at a tilt. I know they are just stage props, but they can at least act like there is coffee in their cups. When they end the phone call without saying goodbye, they just hang up and the person on the other end completely understands that the conversation is Over. Excessive shaky cam. Fight scenes where the main character is winning not because they are good but because the opponents they are fighting are really bad. There is too much vomiting in movies. I think it's stupid and just ignore it. But I bet it makes a lot of movies unwatchable for some people. That every shitty movie nowadays is set up as the first part of a possible trilogy, making it non-committal and vague as a result. Nobody closes the goatee damn door. Kids. Adults doing dumb shit to move the plot forward. Main character does a monologue that just changes everyone's mind. Can I just use this thread to hate on CinemaSins instead? Poor research. When a part of the plot is in a different country than the movie itself is from and they show a regional, cultural aspect of the visited country and fail. Don't they have Google? When there is a character that fucks everything up and gets other characters killed and then they face absolutely no consequences, it's usually a child character. In comedy movies, there's always a sad part near the end that IMO takes away from the comedy movie. Sex scenes, always pointless to the plot. When a period movie or a historical fiction movie has anachronistic pop music or something with synth in it, give me a dang harpsichord. Male-led and female-led with no chemistry end up together, just because. Assume their audience is stupid. Pointless or overdrawn sex scenes. Add to make a point or show them in bed but don't linger on so long. If I wanted to see sex I'd watch porn. Garbage remakes or a new cast. I absolutely hate when the bad guy decides to give a speech just before killing someone and it buys just enough time for that person to be saved somehow. Having any animals making noises. Lots of animals don't make noises, but they sure do in movies. Also, all of a sudden going into hard labor. It doesn't work like that. Cast James Corden. All the fucking rape. Not the movie itself, but a trailer that just shows way too much. The American patriotism and saving the world or saying is the best country in the world. Portraying kids is more mature and knowledgeable than adults. Acting as an advisor to the main character. It's a weird trope but luckily it has died out for good. I hate it when somebody is playing a video game and they're just mindlessly button mashing. That shit might have flown back in the days of N64 but it's 2021 FFS. Breakfast in movies. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.